Good evening, everyone. I'm Cameron Enchev. If you're a diehard golf fan in Arkansas, you probably know the name Austin Cook. Today, the JHS and Razorback alum introduced himself to golf fans across the country. Cook's ranked 993rd and playing in just his second PGA Tour event. He qualified Monday for the Shell Houston Open. In today's third round, he continued to show he belonged. On the 7th hole, how about this birdie chip shot for the lead? Yes, you heard that right. Cook in the lead. How about that? Next hole, check this great Cook approach shot. Look at this. He hits this beautifully. He would put it right next to the hole, which would set up a birdie putt. Cook's 13 under, one shot back, and tied for second. Final round play will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. on NBC. But the leader is Jordan Spieth, who makes this long birdie putt on 16th. We'll have final round highlights tomorrow. Well, the basketball season's been over for a while for the Lady Red Wolves, but that doesn't mean it's time for Drea Gamble to stop receiving awards. The WCA named Gamble an honorable mention All-American. Gamble won her second straight Sun Belt Player of the Year, averaging a league-high 19.2 points per game. Gamble also dished out 4.9 assists per game. Her 171 assists were the most in A-State history. The baseball Red Wolves have struggled of late, having lost 4 of 5 and are only 3-9 to start the Sun Belt season. Today's game against South Alabama just started and is scoreless in the first inning from Tomlinson Stadium. I'm headed that way after the newscast, so we'll have highlights tonight at 10. The Diamond Hogs scored 1 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th last night to beat Auburn 10-7. Right now, the Razorbacks and Tigers are scoreless in the bottom of the first. You can catch the game on the SEC Network, but because of softball running late, it's on the SEC alternate channel right now. I'll have highlights of this one tonight at 10. But college hoops dominates the sports scene tonight, as in about 4 hours we should know who will meet in the college championship. Right now, number 1 seed Duke leads the 7th-seeded Michigan State Spartans 36-25 at the half, behind 10 points for Jahlil Okafor. Following this game, Kentucky continues its pursuit of perfection in a 40-0 season in a matchup of 2 1 seeds as the Wildcats play Wisconsin in a rematch of last year's Final Four game, which Kentucky won 74-73. To the NBA, the Grizzlies lost all 3 games last week, but have gotten back on track this week and are just 4 wins away from tying the franchise record of 56 wins with just 6 games to go. The Grizzlies beat the Kings Monday 97-83 and followed that up with a 192 win over the Thunder last night. Jeff Green led the way with 22 points. He's now scored in double figures 9 straight games, averaging 17.2 points per game during that stretch. The Grizzlies and Rockets are tied for the second best record in the West. So while the playoffs are clinched, there's still a lot to play for down the stretch. Memphis hosts the Wizards tonight at 7. I'll have highlights at 10. And we're just over 24 hours away from baseball season, and it all starts with the Cardinals taking on their NL Central rival, the Chicago Cubs, at Wrigley Field. Adam Wainwright gets the starting nod. Waino was 20-9 with a 2.38 ERA last year. The Cubs will send their newly signed pitcher, John Lester, to the mound. He was 16-11 with a 2.46 ERA last year. You can catch the game on ESPN2 tomorrow at 7 p.m. And Jesse, of course, I'm from Chicago. You're from St. Louis, so I'm a Cubs fan. You're a Cards fan.
Exactly.
We're going to have some bickering going on in the newsroom tomorrow night.
Yeah, bring it on, buddy.
Can't wait.
Yeah, don't miss out on that, guys.
Yep.
And stay with us. We'll be right back.